What's up, guys? I am here with my 1994 Integra GSR. Just installed this K-motor fuel line so I can actually fit my intake on this in this space, because the stock fuel line was not having that at all. Number one reason being because I changed to a Skunk 2 Pro intake manifold, and the GSR intake manifold is different from all those, so it was a little bit different. But now I have that fuel line in, so now I can finally install my intake that I got. Previously in my car, whenever I had the GSR intake manifold, I had a Password JDM carbon fiber intake, and I loved it. So naturally, I got a Type R/LS intake for my Integra, because that Skunk 2 Pro intake is basically a Type R replica intake manifold. So let's take all this out and let's install these nice goodies. All right, here is everything that comes with the intake. Obviously the carbon fiber intake, we have a filter. This is some hardware for the breather tube, a couple of clamps, one is smaller than the other, and then we have a coupler here, it says Password JDM on it, and then a Password JDM air filter. Okay, so that is what we got. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this coupler right here on the end of our intake. And by the way, look at this carbon fiber. Man, I love carbon fiber. And this thing is light. Man, this thing weighs like almost nothing. Oh man, this is excellent. Look at that. The induction noise from this is going to be amazing. All right, guys, so I have the coupler on this. I'm just going to spray just a little bit of some silicone lubricant on this, just to help it slide on the throttle body just a little bit easier. So this is kind of loosely on here right now. Now let's try to put this on my Skunk 2 throttle body. This is, see what I mean? You need some persuasion here. There we go. I think I got it. Excellent. Well, that clamp is a little twisted. That looks actually pretty dang good. It's all the way up to the throttle body. Just need to tighten that down. Then let's go ahead and push that in. Where's this hitting? Is this hitting somewhere? I might be hitting my AC lines. Yep, might be hitting my AC lines right there. That's okay. Wow. So it's a little high. That's a little odd. Let me kind of play around with this for a moment. All right, guys, so far so good. I have just the clamps loosely on there. Obviously tighten these once it is fully, ready to go. But I did a test fit for my hood. I just kind of slowly put it down. I got it all the way down to where I could just barely see in there, and it didn't touch. So then I fully closed the hood, and I don't see any marks or anything, and it doesn't look like it moved it at all. So it looks like this is gonna be a good fit, guys. This is gonna be a real good fit. Looks awesome. So let's go ahead and put that air filter on. And all right. Okay, there we go. There's the Password JDM air filter. Let's see. Let's have that like that. Slide that on. Oh man, maybe I should have slid this on. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of lubricant on this one as well. Let's see here. Put on my finger. And then just gonna put it around the edges here, just to make it a little bit slipperier of a surface for installation. So let's go ahead and try this again. See, Password JDM, I kind of want that sticking in the correct orientation. Let's see. Oh, I think I got it. Did I get it? Yes. All right. Yes. Excellent. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, All right. I mean, I don't want it all the way in there, but I'm not sure how much is... I don't want this like 4 inches into there. Start off with the one on the throttle body because we know that this is where we want it. Just gonna go ahead and tighten this guy down. All right guys, I have the clamp tightened down to the air filter, and then I have the clamp tightened down to the throttle body and to the intake on the coupler right here. So now it is time to do a test fit. Oh, I really hope that this does not hit the hood, but that filter is looking pretty high to me. So let's see here. Okay, I have flashlight on the air filter. I mean a flashlight on the air filter, and I'm moving the hood up and down, and it doesn't seem to be hitting it, so that's a good sign. Okay, I am going to go ahead and install these parts that came with the intake. This is for the crankcase ventilation. So first we have this little rubber, it's kind of like a rubber grommet. Just gonna push this into the intake. Oh yeah, well, let's try some silicone lubricant on this. First, get this going. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Because this is gonna not be easy to get in. And I already lost it. Alright guys, so this rubber piece, you just have to be real careful and plug it in. I actually got a screwdriver and I kind of pushed it in just a little bit, but it's better to start it in the little groove that goes all around. You'll see if you order this intake, you guys will see what I'm talking about, but that might be a good item to install before you install the intake on the car. Just a heads up. Okay, next, let's see here. We have a longer side. We have a not so longer side. Let's see that. Let's try the longer side in this. All right, that worked good. Now let's get our hose. Here it is right here. Let's have it on that. Just slide it right over, just like that. And wow, okay, that's not a very good fit, so I'll have to cut that a little bit. Be right back. All right guys, this concludes the installation of my Type R Integra Password JDM intake. Carbon fiber. Installation was very easy. Just had to cut this hose a little bit. Got all that installed. Everything looks good. There is the fitment. Fits well. All right. Now let's get this car started up. My car does not have an exhaust welded on, by the way. It is just open header. You can hear the induction noise from the filter.